Saw still hasn't scored in quite a bit, but we're doing pretty good in the league. We've lost one match since we last left off. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well while you're at it. Playing DC United today, and then we're going up against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Where we last left off, though, we came up against Colorado Rapids. We beat them 2-0 in the last episode. Went out to beat Charlotte FC 2-1. New England Revolution 3-0. This matchup was kind of frustrating. I don't think it should have been... I'm blowing up right now. Shouldn't have been 2-4. It should have been 2-3, but that's what happens. Then we came out and beat Birmingham Legion 6-0 in a friendly. Beat Cincinnati 2-0. We got one big major concern as well. That's right, Joe Warren, he's out for 5 to 10 days. He was out for quite a while. He's missed a couple games. He should be coming back relatively soon, so that'll be good. Thought it was longer than that. But, as mentioned before, it is time for the DC United game. I ain't picked a squad. Y'all are going to pick a squad with me. Don't like that. We'll do that. Nope. Pacheco, you'll come in. We've been playing the Paredes guy on the right-hand side, but I do like giving Olivia a chance before our boy comes back. I'm trying to think who we want to put in the extra spot. We'll put Wagner up there. Sorry, I dropped my mouse. So I've noticed in the last couple of videos I have had a little bit of lag issue since reinstalling Streamlab. I might have that solved by the next episode. I doubt it, because this is the last episode I'm doing in South Dakota. After this, I'll be back home for about 2 weeks maybe. So those videos will be from my actual house, and then we'll be moving on to another city, staying there for a couple months. But there might be a little bit of a layover type of thing of me trying to get everything set back up. Not sure. I'm trying to get everything set up for when we're home, so there won't be that gap, because I'm going to my parents' house for a week. I think there's going to be a gap of maybe 2 to 3 days of videos not being posted, which is a disappointment. I've tried really hard to get all these things uploaded. I'm not going to be able to get them done in time. We've got to have some time to pack. Done a little bit, not too much. So apologize for the gap, but it's something that has to be done. Once we get to the new city, I will definitely try to figure out the Streamlabs. We may have to start uploading in 720p so I can figure it out. I don't know. I'd prefer not to do that because my computer's good enough to handle it. I know it is. It's done it in the past. It's just something with the Streamlabs right now that I'm having issues with. But all the new stuff is out of the way. Let's get into the matches. We got Muse in goal. We got a back four of Ruan, Santos, Nunez, Inez. In the midfield, we got Nyman and Pacheco. On the right-hand side, we got Olivia. In the middle, we got McAtee. Left-hand side, Anguello. Up top, we got Saw. Hopefully, Saw can get a goal. We need him to start scoring again for us. Other guys have had to pick up the slack. And with Warren out, we need Saw to perform. We know he can. He's a great player. Go out there and carry what you did in the last match. We're going to pay him close attention. The dude's a great player. Not sure who they was talking about. Didn't even read the name. But yeah, this season has definitely been a little bit different because it seems like the New York Red Bulls, they have improved their squad. They're not sitting terribly high in the league right now. They are, they're sitting in 8th place, but it seems like they're actually better last year than they're better this year than they was last year. And Inter Miami is an absolute stud of a team. I know I said it should have been 3-2 in that last match, but they really dominated that match. They deserved to win it. I'm just happy that it wasn't worse than what it was, because they was a lot better. So this season has been a little bit more interesting than last season, because it has been a little bit of we're not in as great a form as we was last year. Saw, he gets it in. It's his 14th of the season. Nyman with the assist, hits that cartwheel. Look at that athleticism he has. He heard us talking about him before the match. He knew what he had to do for us. We had a little word with him off camera, telling him, hey man, we need you to kind of perform a little bit, or otherwise Anguello is going to go back up top and Jose's coming back in the lineup. McAtee as well, we had a little talk with him about his recent form. He has not been playing well. He started playing a little bit better, not to the level I want him at. He's not playing as good of a player as he is. He's capable of playing a lot better than what he has been. Anguello with the ball here. Over to McAtee. Gets it taken away from him. DC United now on the attack. Muse can't get a stop on it. It's tied up 1-1. If I'm not mistaken, they had somebody on their team last year that I believe... Was it Ramos? Pretty sure it was this kid right here. Yeah, look at that stat line that he had last year. That kid is too good to be playing in the MLS. I remember him because he was like, he won an award that I was like, why didn't one of my guys win that award? And then I clicked on him and was like, that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, that kid is an absolute stud. It's going to be interesting to see how this episode runs because, like I said, the lag has been happening a little bit. Ruan has picked up a little bit of a knock. He wants to come off. We're going to take him off. If I can hit the pause button. I don't want him to get banged up. Vines is going to come up on for him. Vines, you're coming in for him. Yeah, because I can kind of tell in the videos when it's happening. So that's, you'll see me kind of check over on the Streamlabs. My monitor is to this side a little bit, my second monitor. But, sorry, I had a text message and lost my train of thought. But it seems like it's running smooth right now. It typically happens toward the end of videos. Like 3/4 of the match works out perfect. The last quarter, don't know what's up with it. Looks like somebody might have been offsides here. Maybe we'll have the same thing that... I'm not going to say that. Don't know if this video is coming out before that video. This allowed goal. We're sitting 1-1. Probably going into halftime with the same score. Or not. Maybe DC United takes the lead here. Muse with the safe hands. I feel like I hear the snow trucks outside, even though there's not snow outside. It's like a big scraping noise going on out there. Still sitting top of the table right now. Inter Miami does have a game in hand, so we need to keep that in check. It would be nice if we could get one more goal out of this match. McAtee is looking really tired out there. We might slot Olivia over and put in Paredes on that right-hand side. Or, I think I know what we're actually going to do. We're not going to do any of that. You're slotting over there. You're going up top. You're going right there. Are you good at... I'll leave you as a deep line forward. I'm not mad about you playing as a deep line forward. McAtee is now coming off for Jose. I kind of like that change right there. Was we really playing Anguello as a winger on that side? So I'm really surprised by that. I don't think I've made that change any. We got to get back on defense here because Ramos is running with the ball now. We know that he's a great player. You've seen the stat line that he put out last year. Need to get a stop on him. Muse, not threatened by that attack at all. Okay, the change is made. Anguello is up top now. We have room for one more substitution, and I'm thinking Nyman is going to come off for Wagner. Wagner as a Mazzala, maybe. Get a little bit more attacking. Try to get a goal out of this last couple of minutes, these last 10 minutes. Pacheco gets it up to Jose, though. Jose works it in the box nicely, bounces it off a defender, wins a corner for us. We haven't been the same team on corners without Jensen. I think it's going to be a draw. I don't want it to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. 1-1 against DC United. Disappointing result. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I actually agree with that. McAtee is always nervous. My man. Quit being so nervous. Before we get into the Whitecaps matchup, a little bit of news. Jose has left the club. Club came in. met his minimum release clause and he took it. He is back to Brazil, which opens up an international slot. I'm trying to sign a left back and then an American left winger as well, kind of fill out some holes. The left back is more of a developmental player. I think he's going to be pretty good, though. He's got good physical abilities. He's got high determination. He can work on some of his technical stuff, but it's not bad by any means. He can definitely be somebody that can come in and play that spot over Vines. So I think we're going to do this right here for this match. What side do you want to play on, dude? I never can remember what side Vines actually wants to play on. So he's going to stay on that left-hand side. I'm actually happy with that. I didn't pick the squad yet, so that's what we're doing. Go me. Hey, we got a lot of hurt players. Vasquez, you're coming into the squad for the first time. I think this is what we're going to put out there. In goal, we got Muse, a back four of Inez, Santos, Sandler, and Vines. Midfield of Nyman and Wagner. Paredes on the right-hand side. McAtee in the middle. Anguello on the left-hand side. And then Saw up top. So, yeah, I don't think there was any lag in the last little clip. I don't know what is up with that. I got to figure it out. It's frustrating when that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, I mean, it's a disappointing thing. Hopefully we can score on him. Let's get into this match, though. Looks like it's a home game. It is. We have a 1-point lead over Inter Miami right now. They have one game in hand, so we need to win this matchup to stay atop. Doesn't look like a good start, though. A highlight from the Whitecaps. Hey, come on, Sandler, my man. I understand if he's got a shot, but that wasn't really... This save has really frustrated me this season because we're a lot better than what we've been doing. It's something that I've got to figure out. I thought it was a penalty. It is. Muse has got to get a stop here. Hell, he don't even go for it. Nice start to this match. We go down 1-0 early on. Sandler with a really poor tackle there. That's really poor throw there as well from Vines. Santos gets in the way of that pass. It's still Whitecaps' ball, though. I was really excited after the last Darby County episode, and now I'm kind of like, I'm not mad, but I'm not happy right now either. McAtee plays it over to Anguello. Anguello with an absolute cannon of a goal. 7th for the season for him. McAtee on an assist. All the players are praising Anguello. That was a great attempt right there. Great score. McAtee, he didn't have a really great pass on it, but we're not going to complain too much. He made Anguello stop for it and go back a little bit. Anguello on the first touch scores. 1-1 now. McAtee is still... that dude is a very emotional man. He's never exactly happy. And we're going to get a penalty? We better get a penalty. Anguello may be going for the brace right pretty soon. Penalty? Penalty? Huh? 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 Maybe? Hey! We get a penalty now. Anguello's going to step up to take this. Taking his time. He's staring down the goalkeeper. He's making him nervous. He shoots. He scores. Goalkeeper pulled him used. Didn't even go after it. That's Anguello's 8th of the season. Puts us up 2-1 in the 15th minute. Anguello celebrating with the fans over there. That is what you love to see. He has been a great servant to this club. Put down a 7.3 already. Hey, God, dog. The injuries. Stop with them. Do we have a backup center back we can play? We got Vasquez. We got Nunez. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I would rather do that than bring out whoever they wanted me to. Wagner here with the corner. Gets it into Saw. He gets it in. It's his 15th of the season. Assist by Wagner. Puts us up 3-1. Much better. Mucho better than the start. Mucho better. That's not right. Yeah, so the sad thing is like, I don't know where we're going to be at next month, like where we're going to be living at. We've looked at a couple cities. There's a couple cities in Florida that we've looked at. Virginia has a couple options for us. I think Arkansas maybe has a couple options as well. We're just looking at contracts right now. We've got a couple of them kind of highlighted out that we kind of want to go to based off of money, but it all depends. Anguello gets it over to McAtee to Wagner. Wagner gets it in. We're absolutely running away with it now. It's his 4th of the season. Puts us up 4-1 in the 30th minute. Yeah, it's funny because had really considered selling Jose a long time ago when that stuff had kind of started to come around that the club was interested in him. And I was like, hey, man, we can sign a sure enough left back if we sell him. Forgot that he had a minimum release clause in his contract. We sell him, and then instead of opting for a player that's more developed, I go for a developmental player that I think can turn into something really well. We have the ball here. Nunez to Vines. Vines gets it up to Wagner. Kicks it forward to Paredes. He shoots. He gets it in. It's his 2nd of the season. Wagner with the assist. Puts us up 6-1. This is the Orlando City squad that we came to know and love. The attacking, the goal scoring, just the all-out attack from this squad. I said 6-1. It's 5-1. Don't know why I said 6-1, and don't know why I skipped that highlight. Guess because I wanted to. I guess really because I need to get this video rendered out. Sandler gets it up to McAtee, over to Saw, back to Sandler. Gets it over to Anguello. Looking to kick it back to Vines. Vines over to Wagner. Works it back to Vines. Vines to Sandler. Sandler with an attempt on goal. Doesn't get it in. So we're going to go into halftime up 5-1. Good result. Outstretched arms. Very happy. Keep it up. Yeah, we may bring in some of the newer guys into the lineup at the substitutions to give them some game time. Nunez kicks it up to Vines. He's running around with it. Not much. Kind of just standing there. Back to Nunez. He bombs it forward to Saw. Saw kicks it back to the Whitecaps for some reason. Not sure why. Nice little tackle there by Nunez. He is turning into a really good player for us already. Like I said, he's not the aerial threat that Jensen was, but he's a better defender in my opinion already. McAtee can chase this down. He runs for it. He gets to it. He shows a little bit of effort for the first time in a while. He's just going to take it all the way to the house. He shoots. He gets it in. It's his 2nd of the season. Anguello with the assist puts us up 6-1. The fans, they are going crazy over there. They're jumping up and down. They're sitting back down. They're jumping up and down. Don't click skip. I don't never click skip really, and I don't know why I've gotten the habit of clicking it lately. McAtee had a good finisher. That was a great play by. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to see from McAtee. He's that good of a player. He just doesn't do it all the time. I mean, obviously, at some point, he'll have to go back to England. I don't want to see that happen because he's a really good player. I think I have a tendency to do that. Either I sell players too soon or I hold on to players too long. Wagner had a chance there. He gets another chance. Can't tell if Iverson tipped that or not. I believe he did. We're about to make a substitution here. If I can get my mouse in the right position. Who do we have on the bench? We have Whittle who can come in. He hasn't played much. Reese is on the bench. He can come in. Whittle is going to get over there on the left-hand side for our 2nd substitution of the match. Make a play. Yeah, I'm really excited about the move so I can actually get a better setup than what I have here. Because like this setup I have is pathetic. I'm literally between 2 beds right now. On a very tiny desk that has no room on the desk. Hey, quit talking and make a change, guy. I don't know what to do here. We're gonna bring in Vasquez for Santos. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Like everything on this desk is jam packed. I got 2 monitors. I got my webcam. I got my light that brightens up the room a little bit. It's a little tight, so it's gonna be nice. Outstretch those arms. Well done. That was a good win for us. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, why don't you go ahead and click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.